Yo, 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 you two. What it do? It's your boy. It's your boy. Microphone. Back at it with another banger. Banger. Yeah. Okay. So today we're going to be uploading not uploading, we'll be live streaming. And first I wanted to go talk about, Alvin Kamara. Okay. Alvin Kamara is like, he's on the Saints, right? But everybody's talking about how his like so the Saints are basically like out of cap room. Like, yo, what's up, CJ? What's up, dog? Can you hear me? Say yes in the chat if you can hear me. Okay. So basically what's been happening with Alvin Kamara is that I'd have to say he might trade because the Saints are low on cap room. If y'all don't know what cap room is, you'll probably do. But basically, it's how much money a team can be paying players and coaches and stuff, right? And their cap room, they are the second highest capped team in the league. And Alvin Kamara is almost off his contract. He's off his contract, right? And he can stay on the team with his additional year, but he'll be paid half of what he is supposed to be paid on a normal year because it's an additional year that they had to do his contract, right? They're only paying him half of what he wanted. He wanted like somewhere like 17 million a year for a 4-year contract. Well, they're trying to give him a 15 million for 4 years, which is not really that bad. It's the fifth highest paid running back, right? Well, he feels like he's on Christian McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, and Saquon's level, right? Saquon hasn't gotten on a new contract yet, but he wants to be paid as high as Christian McCaffrey at 17, 18 million. So basically, I'm going to read you what SportsCenter said. Alvin Kamara is one of the best all-around running backs in football. Now, all 31 of the other NFL franchises have an opportunity to play Let's Make a Deal with the New Orleans Saints. A franchise could look to trade to Alvin Kamara. I'm making a YouTube. Sorry about that. Okay, so they said to trade Alvin Kamara if they can't reach a contract extension with the 3-time Pro Bowl running back. The Saints are doing their best to make sure Alvin Kamara is happy, as the franchise cleared the air with the Pro Bowl running back, are still focusing on working on a long-term extension. Per NFL Network Ian Rapport, Alvin Kamara returned to practice Wednesday after leaving the team to receive a procedural spot in his back, which had kept him sidelined for a few days. Alvin Kamara still showed up to Saints facility for COVID-19 testing so he could rejoin the team because he was out for like 3 days, right? CJ, you still there? So he was out for 3 days. Well, no, he wasn't out. He was just like, he wasn't, I would say, out. He was like just not showing up, and they wondered why, right? Alvin Kamara's trade market could heat up fast if the Saints can't reach a long-term deal with him. He is the only player in the league history to rush for 2,000 yards and 2,000 receiving yards and make 3 Pro Bowl appearances in the first 3 NFL seasons. Over the past 3 NFL seasons, Kamara is a fifth in yards per scrimmage, 4,476 purpose. Alvin Kamara's 27 rushing touchdowns are the 5th in NFL, and his 243 receptions, 2,068 receiving yards are second in the league among running backs, only to Christian McCaffrey. Bottom line, Kamara deserves to be paid amongst the best running backs in the game. If the Saints fail to accomplish the task, and another NFL team will certainly take on the responsibility of having Alvin Kamara in the long term, which those teams would actually want to give up. Reported first-round pick New Orleans asking price for Alvin Kamara, not mentioning having the salary cap space to sign him for too long. to a long-term deal. So basically what's been happening is that's it on Alvin Kamara, but Alvin Kamara is on the Saints. The Saints do not have the cap room to pay Alvin Kamara what he's asking for. Alvin Kamara is asking for that thing and be like, okay, if you're not going to give it to me, I'm going to sign with another team. It's like a standoff right now, right? And basically, what I would do if I were the Saints is cut somebody else because they're paying for Michael Thomas, Drew Brees, Marshawn Lattimore, paying for all these expensive players, but leaving out Alvin Kamara, their second best offensive player, in my opinion. He's better than Drew Brees, but you can't really compare them two because they're in different positions. But he picks up like he gets some more fame, but like basically that's it on Alvin Kamara. They don't have the cap room to sign him, so he's probably end up going somewhere. Next is on Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette is now on the wait. I don't want to say he's on the Buccaneers. Okay, I'm just gonna list you the Buccaneers roster right now. Everybody's saying they're not gonna be good. They probably weren't up until they just because the only thing they were talking about is that what they're gonna be bad at is they had no good running back. They were Rob Gronkowski, Chris Godwin, They have Rob Gronkowski, Chris Godwin, Mike Evans. Okay, Tom Brady, the GOAT. Okay, ready here. Tampa Buccaneers roster. Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski, Mike Evans, LaShawn McCoy, Ronald Jones, Chris Godwin, O.J. Howard, Shaquille Barrett. He's pretty good. Devin White. They signed Devin White. Jason Pierre-Paul, Cameron Brate, their third string tight end, who has been a first string for a long time. And then Mike Edwards. What didn't he go to Alabama? No, okay. Jordan Whitehead. I'm looking for TJ Logan. Yeah. So they have a really stacked team, and that's only some of their team. But yeah, they have Nick Mongsa, which is really clutch. So they just have an all around amazing team. And are they going to perform good? I don't know. It really depends on because they have an okay coach. And they have a really good offensive coordinator, but a so-so defensive coordinator. And their defense is decent enough, but their offense could win them. I'm talking all of their games, dog. All of their games. Like, their offense is crazy. Best offense in the league, in my opinion. But basically, the rundown of this is Leonard Fournette got added to the Leonard Fournette got added to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is what they had on the article. Tampa Bay Buccaneers to continue to go all in the 2020 season, making a crowded backfield abductions for help quarterback Tom Brady. Nearly one of this after six-time Pro Bowl running back LaShawn McCoy to the Bucs reached an agreement Wednesday night. Leonard Fournette confirmed in social media they signed him. Right, their agreement was a 1 year, could be worth up to $3.5 million with incentives. A source told ESPN Adam Schefter. Okay. Jacksonville Jaguars, after 3 seasons, have declined to pick up the fifth year option in May. Okay, blah blah blah. So pretty much they signed Leonard Fournette, and he's probably gonna be their end up starting running back. Then it's gonna be LaShawn McCoy, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay Buccaneers running backs. So it's going to be like this. It's going to be, okay, so it's going to be pretty much, it's going to be either LaShawn McCoy, then Leonard Fournette, or Leonard Fournette, then LaShawn McCoy. I'm guessing it's going to be Leonard Fournette, then LaShawn McCoy, and then TJ Logan, and then Ronald Jones, and then, yeah. But they have 7 running backs on their team. Like, who has 7 running backs on their team? They're gonna have to cut, like, 2 of them. And so, um, yeah, so basically, what's gonna be happening, there is they're gonna have Leonard Fournette, they're gonna have the only position they were lacking, which was a running back, because before they saw LeSean McCoy, they weren't even any good because they had no running game. Well, since then, they have gotten LeSean McCoy, so they're gonna be decent. Then they got Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette, dog. Leonard Fournette. He is the definition of a bus. Not a bust, a bus. Like, come on. And then, but the last thing is, after this, I'm going to wrap up the thing. Cam Newton went to the Patriots and became the starter. Wow. Heck of a comeback story after he got hurt. I've talked about Leonard Fournette. I've talked about. But basically, Cam Newton is becoming the starting quarterback. So I'm going to read you this article right here. Okay. Cam Newton named the Patriots starting QB. Team captain source says. He's a team captain too. Not only is he a starter, he is a team captain. So Coach Bill Belichick told players that Cam Newton would officially be the team starting in the meeting Thursday. His source, Boston Globe, reported the news. That came after Newton was voted one of the 3 offensive captains as part of the team players' vote. It is extremely rare for the Patriots to elect a player in his first year with the team and team captain. Other offensive captains were running back James White and center David Andrews. Cam Newton, what Newton reflects quickly, he made an impact after initially agreeing to join the Patriots on June 28th and officially signing his contract in July 8th. And then so he signed with them, right? The things successfully turned Cam Newton's direction. After the 4th day of training camp 2019, 4th-round pick Jarrett Stidham went to the Boston hospital for tests on his leg and back negative. The test came back negative, but he opened the door for Newton to make more repetitions that previously had been split evenly between them. Okay, so basically Jarrett Stidham, I'm pretty sure he was Jarrett Stidham.
He's Jarrett Stidham.
Yeah, he was Auburn's quarterback these past seasons. He got drafted in the 2019 season, so Jarrett Stidham was the one before Bo Nix. And then Brian Hoyer, he's trash. Straight trash. Like, he's been in the league forever, just retire. Is basically what I think about Brian Hoyer. Newton never looked back. And then this is what he said, I can only see why he had kind of success he had at Auburn and Carolina. And that was, yeah, so basically that's all. So that was our talk for today. Be watching out for another live stream. Never know. And thank y'all for coming through. And it's been your boy, Microphone. And I am out like El Chapo. Peace.